The thing about great plays, whether they're Salesman or Long Day's Journey, Iceman Cometh, and some others, Huey, which I've done a lot, and this play, which is the first Beckett I've ever done 3 years ago. And in fact, I just did a Pinter, which hopefully I'll live long enough to get back to. The point about it is, if it's a great play, and you have the right attitude about it, you never stop learning with it. I mean, I remember when I closed Salesman in London, I think that was the last time we did it, after 800 performances. 3 or 4 months later, I was driving from up here in Connecticut to New York for something. And one of the scenes started to go through my mind for some reason. And I pulled off the Merritt Parkway, pulled into one of those gas stations and parked the car and sat and thought about the scene for 20 minutes. A play which I have no intention of ever doing again. I'm actually too old to play the part now. But I rethought the scene all the way through and said to myself, as I sat there, wow, that's a whole other possibility that I never considered. With a great play, a great part, that never stops happening. I never got bored doing Salesman, ever. People always ask. In fact, I had an interesting conversation one time with the pianist Ashkenazi years ago. I was doing it in LA. He was there appearing, and I had seen him play that afternoon. I can't remember, and there was a cocktail party with a bunch of artists who were working at the Music Center at that point. I think that's what they call it, the Music Center. And I started talking to him, and we chatted about that very thing, and he made a wonderful point, which I've always used. He said, well, the thing about doing something over and over again, whether it's a symphony, piano symphony or piano concerto, or what you do as an actor, is that once you learn the words and music, when you come into the theater every afternoon or evening, you learn to relax about that part of it and allow whatever it is that's been happening to you that day, instead of trying to cut that stuff out, instead of trying to push it aside, you allow all that stuff to inform and color the performance. I've worked with a lot of actors, who shall be nameless, who get nervous when things change. And as long as it's legitimate for the character, why shouldn't it change? Yeah. The audience is different, you're different, the climate is different outside, something has happened to you in the intervening 24 hours that can very easily become a part of the performance, and so it should. But of course, the whole point of Krapp's Last Tape is that all humor is painful. The banana peel, you know, it provides you with the reward of eating a banana, and if you slip on the peel, you break your butt. That's funny, but it's painful. It's painful for the guy. If you're in a show that's going to run for a while, especially, you say, I missed it tonight, but you know something? I saw something tonight. I saw a door open tonight that I didn't see before, and I think I'm going to try to walk through that for a while, see where it goes. Well, you can do that in the theater. And all of a sudden, something may happen in the middle of a performance which unlocks a room that's a whole new room, a whole new place to go to. And that's what makes it fun, to walk into the room and see if it works. Well, I tried everything else. I wasn't any good at it. People always laugh when I say that, but it's true. My father said to me, why the hell are you trying to become an actor? This is when I wasn't having any success at all, which was for a long time. And I said, I don't know, I think it would make me happy. And my father said, well, what the hell has that got to do with anything, okay? Which I understand that. You know, I understand it because, and I've been really lucky because here I am at this advanced stage, working at this wonderful little theater for people who are friends of mine, doing this part, and there might be 200 people in the theater some nights, and there might be 100 people in the theater some nights. The point is, for me to have the opportunity to explore this extraordinary play and to think about it and to work on it. I mean, the funny thing about working in the theater is the rehearsals are the best part. Now, we won't be here very long, but this won't here be 4 weeks, so not too much progress will be made on it. There'll be some. But when you're doing a play for 6 months or 8 months or a year, and then you know after that 8 months you're going to stop and then go someplace else and do it again, I mean, you never stop working on it. You never stop finding stuff, discovering stuff. And that's great fun.